Alright YouTube, so a little bit of like update. Starting to disassemble the motor now. Remove the trunk, the lids, everything. This motor and transmission is going to be donated to a friend of mine. So I'm going to try to keep everything intact for him so it's easier for him to and swap it into his MR2. Just to make sure, when you're trying to remove that is copper, I think, so you could easily bend that. As you could kind of see on this side, I kind of like bend it already. So a little bit of a plier, and then twist it and then pull. Do not clamp. I'm gonna have to reposition this water coolant line all the way down there. I'm gonna have to cut it off or leave that how it is. Yeah. So I need to get this thing off, out of the way, but I'm more skeptic about all these wires that have been spliced. It's kind of strange. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. Even this wire too, it's like all the way down to the back seat. Hopefully it's just the radio. I'm not quite sure. Ouch. I'll give you guys a quick update. I'm just gonna remove all these plugs off and see what we got. I might have to try to remove this wires that's been spliced. I think it's power and ground because I could see black and red, but I don't know where it leads. Oh, I see, it is for the fog light. All right, this 2 wires are for the fog lights. It's been spliced in here. Power and ground. And they put the ground right here, so you can see pulling it. Alright, so, and then I gotta just check what the fuck is this. I know he had, ouch, getting old. This stupid shifter light I don't know, I might use it. See, this thing too as well. I don't know, fuck is this shit? Oh no, I don't eat chocolate in the morning, baby. Why? You can just leave it there on the table. I'll have it for a snack. Thank you.
Because I found these in your room.
Thanks. Alright, so... Oh yeah, thank you.
I'll let you know when Jdm wakes up.
Okay.
I'll probably text, okay?
Alright, baby.
Okay.
Love you. Alright. So I got the wire or the chassis harness for the MR2. There is a couple wires that have been spliced already, or as you can see, this is the from the cockpit to the driver's side, and it goes all the way down here to the back seat, runs around to the alternator, and then back down here where the tail light is at. I do have this Toyota conversion harness. So basically, I'm just gonna color match the wires. There's a couple of wires over here that you don't really use, so which I'm not. So I'm gonna have to label it in them just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to undo some of this wire looms all the way down here, and then I'm gonna stop right here somewhere, just right here, so I have a little slack to go underneath the behind the seat. But basically, I'm just gonna try to remove all these this wrap. I'm just gonna cut it down all the way down to where the back of the seat goes, and I'm gonna look the instruction up how to wire it, because some of them I don't really see other videos have this funky looking thing. Look at this. What the hell is that? Okay. Alright, so I finished up most of the tracking down the wires, what I needed. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be snipping off these wires, this extra wires, and I left the bundle, what I need over here, what I need to cut. Basically, when you cut the chassis harness, you only trace down the ones that are loose, and then they're a free wire, instead of sometimes you'll see the same wires that's like tracked down to the tail lights, so just be careful with that. Alright, so next up I'm gonna be soldering and color matching the wires. there's a guy named I4 Boosting that explains the wires a lot better. So if you guys gotta watch this video, and he'll explain to you which color coded or which wires are to splice, because I had to watch it a million times just to get everything. I believe what he said that the purple, pink, and I believe the purple, pink, and green is something you don't want to use. It's only for digital tech, and the green is the fan switch if you want to put a fan switch on. But right now I'm gonna color match them, solder them, and then put heat shrink. So I'll just do this in the time lapse. I like to put 2 heat shrinks on them, just to make sure it's actually insulated. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not really focusing well. I don't know why. There you go. Well, that's what basically I'm doing, is that I'm soldering it, and then after that I'll slide this one in, put a heat shrink, and then another one over it just to keep it insulated. All right, so it's the morning already. I just finished up the conversion harness. I'm gonna be putting everything back on for the wires, just for the inside of the cockpit at first, and like I said, and then finding a way to mount it into the rear compartment, and I'll keep you guys updated, you guys. And then one thing for sure, right here, the stock trailing arm for the MR2, the bushings, they don't have replacement for it, so I had to buy a new one, which just sucks. So if you guys are trying to do a polyurethane bushings on your MR2, just please, if you're not upgrading your trailing arm, don't push the bushings out. So that's a bummer. So this is, I don't know, around like 300 bucks. What else? And then tomorrow I'm gonna be dropping the motor in, and then power washing it, and then we're gonna be prepping it too as well, and painting it. Thanks for watching. Bye.